Happy Monday to all my Facebook friends. Okay, it's time to make another sweet treat, and then I'm not sure if I'll come live for dinner tonight. Let me share to a few groups, and while I'm sharing, you guys can do the same. We are about to make some cheesecake. So give me some thumbs up if you guys like cheesecake. Let me share to all of my fun little friends and all of your parties. But each of you guys, if you're hopping on, you can share as well. How's everyone's Monday going? Today is our first day of e-learning. John Allen and I did a fun little science experiment, and it was extracting the DNA of a strawberry, so that was pretty fun. Hang on, I'm still sharing. I so wish these groups would be in order so this would make my life a little simpler. Okay, if I didn't get everyone, then when I'm done, I'll share at the end. Welcome. Hey, Missy. Hey, Becky. Hey, Susie. Hey, Mom. So I'm making some mini cheesecakes because who doesn't like a sweet treat? It's Monday, and yes, I made my little peanut butter almond bites the other day, but we're gonna make some keto cheesecakes. Hey, Carrie Hendricks. So if you're just hopping on, feel free to share this video with all of your friends. But since I was about to make these, I thought I'd bring you live. I am not sure what we are having for dinner tonight, so I might come back on a second time a little bit later. If I don't tonight, then I may come on tomorrow night fixing dinner. But instead, for now, we are going to make a sweet treat, so we're gonna make some cheesecakes. Hey, Jennifer Johnson. I have copied the recipe up above, so I will try to do that anytime I come on here so that you guys have access to what it is I'm making. Hey, Mary Lewis, hadn't talked to you in a couple days. Hope you're doing okay. This is a really easy recipe, fairly quick, except for at the very end when the cheesecake has to bake, but assembling it is really pretty easy. It's a two-step process, so we're gonna get started. To start with, we need 2 tablespoons of butter that we are going to melt. So I like to use Kerrygold butter. So I'm gonna pop this in the batter bowl in the microwave. What has everyone been doing on this Monday? It's pretty nice outside. Today originally would have been the day that the kids were going back to school, but that did not happen. So now we are distant learning. Evan pretty much is on his own doing that, but John Allen, I'm kind of helping him. A little bit later, we are going to go on a scavenger hunt for his outdoor pursuits class. So that should be fun. And like I said, we did a science experiment. He did his math on his own because I used to love math, but it's been many years since I have taken math. Hey, Rita. I think I had shared this to your party. If not, go ahead and be sure to share it. Hey, Glenda. Let me grab our butter. All right, so we just melted 2 tablespoons of butter. Pretty simple. And now we are going to do 1/2 cup of almond flour, and I am using my favorite measuring cup set, which is the kids measuring cup set, but I love using this. If you have small kids and they're helping you in the kitchen, you really ought to think about getting this little set. Look, it comes with the big measuring cup and then the little measuring cup set. They're color coded if you're helping teach them colors and measurements. So we need 1/2 cup of almond flour. I am not particular with my almond flour. Sometimes I get it at Walmart, sometimes I get it at Costco. Both of them are great, but we need just 1/2 cup. And what we're doing right now is making the crust to our mini cheesecakes. All right, so all I'm going to do is mix this, and it's just gonna wet the almond flour with that butter. And then this is going to become our little crust. Now this recipe makes 6 little mini cheesecakes. I'm using our brownie pan to make them. I have doubled this before, so ended up with 12. But I really like to do just the 6 because typically I'm the only one in the house that eats these. And so sometimes if I do 12, I don't have them every day. And so I don't want them going bad. All right, give me thumbs up if y'all can see, because I need to, let me scoot my camera back a little. Maybe that'll help. Hey Bailey, hey Kim Phillips. All right, can y'all see the brownie pan? Give me a thumbs up if you can see the brownie pan. What I'm doing is just putting paper muffin liners into the 6 middle wells, because those are the 6 that we are gonna use. Hey Kevin, how are those precious babies? I love seeing the triplets. Y'all need to keep posting pictures. Y'all need to have a virtual party as well since we can't get together. All right, so just mix the mixture till it's, you know, good and moist. And then you're gonna put roughly a tablespoon per little well. I'm not real particular. I just kind of evenly divide out the mix so that every brownie pan or every little cup has a decent amount to make crust. What are you guys having for dinner? Hey Amber, I might need some dinner ideas. What I had planned was making homemade chicken fingers, and I'm gonna do them in the air fryer, but I just can't decide since I'm making these cheesecakes right now. Can't decide if I wanna cook tonight, if we're just gonna have leftovers. I don't really know. So, and I don't know if I wanna do the chicken fingers Facebook Live for y'all because they're super easy. Hey Tanya, hey Penny. They're super easy to make, but I don't know that I want to do 2 lives back to back because y'all might get tired of seeing my face. So, I don't know. All right, so here's what we're going to do now. I just end up using my fingers to press this down. Yes, I washed my hands before I did this, not to mention I'm the one eating these cheesecakes, so not really that big of a deal. But you're just going to press the mixture kind of level down in the bottom. If you don't want to use your hands, you could use a spoon or our tart shaper, but it's really not that difficult. And again, you could easily double this. So if you doubled it, just double all the different ingredients. Hey Sherry, hey Shannon. Okay Shannon, I'm working to survive this first day of e-learning. It might be a long road to May 21st in the McGuire household. Not because my boys aren't doing what they're supposed to, but because I am not a teacher. So, just saying. Okay, so here's what your crusts look like. We are going to pop these in the oven, 350 for really only about 5 to 8 minutes, and basically they'll be in there while we're getting our filling ready. So hold on 1 second because I need to put these in the oven, and I'm going to rinse this batter bowl and use the same batter bowl to do our filling. Okay, everybody share in the comments something positive for today. Hey Cindy. All right, let me wash this real quick. Hey, y'all see my air fryer in the background? It's sitting right there. That's because I really think I'm gonna make chicken fingers tonight in it. Hey, Susie. You're enjoying my videos. Well, I am hoping that these are helpful. They put a smile on your face. trying to share things that I think everybody might enjoy. My only thing is, I don't know, like today, if I end up making the keto chicken fingers, since I'm already live right now, I don't know if you guys want me to go live again in the same day. So, you know, first world problems. If you do want me to go live again making the chicken fingers, if I make those for dinner tonight, put a 1 in the comments. Hold on, I gotta let my dog in. Hey, buddy. He was downstairs working with Chris. Okay, so we're gonna make the filling to the cheesecake. So you need 1 block of cream cheese and let it soften. So I took this out earlier today so that it would be good and soft, because that makes it easiest to work with. You are going to use the entire package. If you were doubling this, you would need 2 packages of cream cheese. So we're just gonna open it and put it in there. And then I am going to use my hand mixer. I don't have any fancy hand mixer, just any hand mixer, to just kind of mix this before we put the rest of our ingredients. Okay, so you're just kind of basically breaking up the cream cheese. Hey, Tammy. 2 of your friends to watch. Well, I am glad y'all are enjoying it. And if I do make the chicken fingers tonight, then I may go live, but that's gonna be in probably about 2.5-ish hours. So y'all are gonna see me again real quick. Okay, so I need 1 egg, and I do use farm fresh eggs that just sit out on my counter. So I do need to wash this, but you just use 1 egg. I get my eggs from a friend in Montevallo, and I absolutely love using farm fresh eggs. I did not know until I started using them that she doesn't wash them before she gives them to me, and so therefore I can leave them sitting out. If they've already been washed, then you have to refrigerate them, but she gives them to me I buy them from her very, very fresh. Hey, Bridget! Okay, so we need 1 egg, 1 8-ounce thing of cream cheese. If you guys are just hopping on, we are making mini keto cheesecakes, and I love these for a little snack. Okay, then we need a teaspoon of vanilla. I did remember to get out my measuring tools today. So we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Yum. We need a 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. If you guys were on when I was making the banana nut bread, I think it was banana nut bread. No. Guacamole the other day. I needed some lime juice, and I always will squeeze my leftover lemons, leftover limes, and use our herb freezing trays to then freeze the leftover juice. And that's what this was. This was one of my lemons, and it was just, you know, like a little ice cube almost. And I just put it in the prep bowl and melted it so that I could use it for this recipe. Hey, Christy. All right, so we need 1/2 of a teaspoon. So we're gonna pour that in there. And then we need a pinch of salt. Even if it told me how much salt to do, we would just shake it in there. And we need 1/4 cup of erythritol. If y'all are not familiar with sugar substitutes, there are several different ones that you can use on keto. Erythritol is one of them, and I do order my erythritol from Amazon. I could also use monk fruit, which I get at either Costco or Walmart Neighborhood Market. You could also use Swerve. All those are just sugar substitutes. This is going to be backwards, but there is erythritol. It's erythritol. It's just a granular sugar substitute, and it's keto friendly. So we need 1/4 of a cup. So I'm making a mess up here. So let's get the lime green cup. The only reason I have it in a Ziploc bag because my inner bag is got a little hole in it. All right, so 1/4 cup. It is just like sugar. I'm pouring it everywhere. It's granular like sugar, but it does not have the effect of sugar. And then I am going to do 1 dropper of sweet leaf stevia. Sometimes erythritol and Swerve, those sugar substitutes, sometimes have kind of almost like a cooling effect or a mint type aftertaste. So if I put the sweet leaf in there, it kind of offsets it and I don't have that same taste. All right, so now we're just going to use the mixer and mix all this. All right, and then I'll use my scraper to get down off the sides. That's the extent of your filling. All right, so it is fairly liquidy, not like super liquidy, but enough that it's easy to scoop out. All right, and our crust has about another 1.5 minutes. Let me check them just to make sure. Okay, yes, it does have about another 1.5 minutes. So while we wait, because I want you guys to see me scoop these into the cheesecakes. Hey, Rebecca. Let's see. How about everybody share their favorite Pampered Chef product? And I think there's a little delay for me to see your answers, but let's share some of our favorite products. Hey, Lacey. If you guys are just hopping on, we are making keto cheesecakes in the brownie pan. Hey, Holly Jackson. Hope you are doing well. This is one of my, probably my favorite sweet treat. The almond bites I made the other day are also up there at the top of my list. What I like to do with these cheesecakes, if I'm having one maybe after dinner, I'll put a little bit of my homemade peanut butter on it and a few Lily's chocolate chips. So I basically kind of create a peanut butter cheesecake dessert for myself. Occasionally I also will make a blueberry jam in my deluxe cooking blender, so sometimes I'll put blueberry jam and actually have it as kind of a breakfast treat. You need me to drop off some cheesecake to you, Rebecca? Maybe I'll make another batch and I will put it in your mailbox. I'll let you know. Hey, Autumn. All right, our crusts have less than 30 seconds, so hang tight and you will see how easy these are to fill. Can anyone guess what product I will use to put the filling on top of the crust? Hey, Haley Edwards. I hope everyone has had a great Monday. It's been a nice day here. I think we're gonna have rain a little bit later in the week. Not real crazy about that, but you know, the grass probably needs some watering and, you know. Oh, let me go get our crust. All right, so here's what the crust looks like. That was just, I think I ended up doing 7 minutes is what I just cooked those for. So really I would say, you know, anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes that you want to cook them. Again, if you want to double the recipe, you can, but the regular recipe calls for 6 of these. All right, no guesses on what product I am going to use to scoop our mixture into the wells. Can y'all see the wells? Hopefully you can see the brownie pan. I can't see it because the comments are in the way, so I can't see what you guys can see. All right, let me grab. We are going to use a scoop. If you guys have been watching my lives, I think I have used a scoop in every live except for the one when I used the cast iron skillet. I think that is the only one that maybe I did not use a scoop for. All right, so this is the largest scoop. It's a 3 tablespoons. Hey, Tammy, yes. This is the largest size. And basically, I am going to do 1 scoop of the mixture per little crust. And then if we need to go back in and fill a little more, we will. But 1 scoop should be enough. And it also makes it very, very easy. The crust smells really, really good. Facebook needs to come out with scratch and smell vision. Obviously, that would never really work, but they need to. Get my scraper out of the way. And you do want these to be pretty full. I mean, obviously don't make them overflowing, but you do want them to the top of the muffin cup, because they're not going to really rise as they bake. And once they are finished baking, and I'm going to bake these between 20 and 25 minutes. Once they are done, I will then, hang on, let me get the rest out. Once they're done, I'll let them sit on the stovetop just for a couple minutes, but then I will put them in the refrigerator to cool for, several hours. Just like the little peanut butter bite snacks, I'll store these in a leak-proof container. And they, assuming I don't eat one every single day, they will last, about a week, give or take. Usually I eat them before the week is over. They are a very filling dessert, but they are also keto friendly. All right, so here, let me get my other oven mitt because it's hot. Here are your cheesecakes before they have gone in the oven to bake. So you still leave your oven set at 350, and I am going to bake them. The recipe that I pinned says 15 minutes. I tend to bake these about 20 minutes, sometimes closer to 25, but you can just kind of tell. You don't want them to be, you don't want them to start browning, but I don't like them to stay liquidy either. So you just kind of watch them, eyeball them. Your oven may cook a little different, but these will cook for I'll just say between 15 and 25 minutes. And then I will have mini cheesecakes that I can put some peanut butter and little chocolate chips, Lily's chocolate chips on. Makes a great dessert. Or if I want it for breakfast, I will have it with some blueberry jam that I make with my deluxe cooking blender. Or if I just want it middle of the day for a sanity snack, I can have it with whatever I want on it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I may or may not come live a little bit later. If I make the chicken fingers tonight, I'll probably come live. If I choose to make them tomorrow night, then I will come live for sure making them tomorrow. So you may or may not see me again. I hope you have enjoyed this fun little snack. It is very easy to make, not anything crazy ingredients wise, and they are super, super tasty. So have a wonderful afternoon. If I see you a little bit later, then we'll see you then. Otherwise, we will see you guys real soon back in my kitchen. Thanks, guys. Bye.